For those of us growing during Hong Kong's golden age of movies in the 80s and 90s, Hong Kong used to be the cream of Asian cinema. Whether it's Jackie Chan's stunt-heavy films, John Woo's heroic bloodshed dramas, or Stephen Chow's absurd Mole Tao comedies, Hong Kong movies have peaked then and have never been the same since. With Hong Kong filmmakers slowly moving to mainland and making movies catered to mass audiences, and the rise of Korean and Indonesian films, Hong Kong movie industry is no longer where it used to be. But aside from comedies which are definitely not where they used to be, there are still a number of great movies, especially action ones, made in the last 15 years that deserve way more attention from audiences. Here are a few that I've handpicked for you guys that you may not have heard of and definitely deserve your attention. Kicking things off with police action dramas, Raging Fire, directed by renowned action film director Benny Chan in 2021, is an absolute modern classic. Not only is this film Benny Chan's final masterpiece before his untimely passing, it also showcases Donnie Yen in top form, also starring a charismatic Nicolas Tse as a criminal out for revenge. The action sequences are grounded but mind-blowing, with many memorable set pieces. A true modern classic that is well worth checking out. If you're a fan of the intense cat and mouse game reminiscent of Infernal Affairs, then Project Gutenberg, directed by Felix Chong in 2018, is a hidden gem that you shouldn't miss. Felix Chong was a co-writer of Infernal Affairs, which is a modern classic already remade into The Departed by Martin Scorsese, and has crafted another twisty story with two leads at the center of it. Starring Aaron Kwok as an expert counterfeiter and Chow Yun-fat as the man that recruits him, with an intricate plot revolving around counterfeit money and a really charismatic turn from the iconic Chow Yun-fat, which also gives a strong A Better Tomorrow vibe. This is an entertaining movie through and through, keeps you on the edge of your seat, wondering who's playing whom. Now let's venture into the world of martial arts with Dragon, also known as Wuxia, directed by Peter Chan in 2011. Loosely based on The One-Armed Swordsman, this movie combines a gripping murder mystery with breathtaking martial arts sequences, as well as CSI-esque procedural elements. Donnie Yen plays a papermaker living a quiet life with his wife, involved in what seems to be an accident that kills two criminals, turning him into an accidental local hero. Takeshi Kaneshiro plays a detective investigating the case. Apart from the brutal period action, Donnie Yen's performance is great, and it's a fresh take on the martial arts genre. Special mention goes to Jimmy Wang, who plays the original one-armed swordsman in the original movie. Here, plays a key role in Wuxia. If you want to watch a period martial arts epic with a bit of a twist, then this is well worth checking out. Fans of the brutal and hard-hitting action akin to The Raid and Headshot, basically top-tier action films from Indonesia in recent years, SPL2, A Time for Consequences, also known as Killzone 2, directed by Soy Chang, should scratch that itch and remind viewers what proper Hong Kong action is capable of. This is a sleek, intense action film with awesomely choreographed, often violent fight scenes. Made 10 years after the original movie with Donnie Yen out of the picture, in comes Tony Jaa, Wu Jing, and Zhang Jin, also known as Max Zhang, showcasing their martial arts prowess. In particular, Zhang, who was in a supporting role in Wong Kar-wai's The Grandmaster, is spectacular as the prison warden during the riot scene. Wu Jing, who was in the original film as the baddie, here gets a meaty lead role playing an undercover cop stuck in a desperate situation. Although the plot doesn't make a whole lot of sense, the film has the director Soy's trademark violent and bleak style, and a relentless spectacle of hand-to-hand fights and superb choreography. If you lean towards bleak crime thrillers, Drug War, directed by auteur Johnny To in 2012, is a masterpiece of the genre. Made within the boundaries of mainland China, this film is a stark and intense portrayal of the Chinese drug trade, as well as a chase film, dripping with suspense and intrigue. The action scenes, shot by director To, include numerous shootouts and car chases, which are all superb. Louis Koo, a Hong Kong icon and frequent collaborator of Johnny To, here plays against type as a desperate and opportunistic drug dealer who will do whatever it takes to survive. Right, this is a personal favorite of mine. MMA fans, get ready to be inspired by Unbeatable, directed by Dante Lam in 2013. Made around the same time as Kevin O'Connor's Warrior, which is also set in the world of mixed martial arts. Unbeatable is more than just an adrenaline-pumping action. It's a heartfelt story of redemption and self-discovery. Although at times manipulative and sentimental, the choreography, humor, and the emotional depth, and yes, the training montages, make it a crowd pleaser. Nick Cheung's body transformation at the time made headlines in Hong Kong and won him Best Actor at the Hong Kong Academy Awards. Definitely worth checking out. Diving into the realm of ransom movies with Beast Stalker, also directed by Dante Lam back in 2008. Nicholas Tse plays a guilt-ridden cop who will stop at nothing to solve the case and find the kidnapped child, and Nick Cheung wins his first Hong Kong Academy Award playing a ruthless yet sympathetic kidnapper, solidifying his status as one of the top dramatic actors in Hong Kong. With top-notch action sequences and car chases directed by veteran director Lam, as well as believable character work, Beast Stalker will keep you on the edge of your seats. Travel back in time to ancient war with the Warlords, directed by Peter Chan in 2007. This historical epic features jaw-dropping battle scenes exploring themes of loyalty, betrayal, and brotherhood in a war-torn era. Starring Andy Lau, Takeshi Kaneshiro, and Jet Li in one of his rare dramatic roles and arguably his best performance of his career. The three male superstars play Qing-era warriors drawn into the turbulent history of 19th century China. Jet Li plays a warlord whose loyalty to his friends are put to test, to say the least. The movie is bleak and relentless, and a departure from what you would expect from the typical heroic Jet Li character. Action is of the brutal, grounded kind, without the high-flying wire work, but instead featuring grounded and large-scale battle sequences. For all the John Woo fans reminiscing Hard-Boiled and The Killer out there, Exiled, directed by Johnny To in 2006, is a throwback to the good old days of two-handed pistols and slow-mo gunplay. This film is a blend of brotherhood, loyalty, and honor set in a gritty underworld with strong influences from Sergio Leone and John Woo, relying on visual storytelling rather than dialogue. With superb performances from a cast of veteran actors, including Anthony Wong, Simon Yam, and Francis Ng, that were mostly from To's earlier 1999 classic The Mission. This movie is an absolute must-see for John Woo fans out there. Lastly, if you crave car chases, Motorway, directed by Soy Chang in 2012, is one for you. Starring Sean Yue as a hot-headed undercover cop who masquerades as a regular driver until it's time to slap on the siren and pull someone over, and needs speed in the same way as the getaway drivers do. The always great Anthony Wong plays a veteran cop who's just days away from retirement. A mix between the Fast and Furious sports movie and cop drama with a touch more realism. The film's cool vibe, practical car stunts, and thrilling chase sequences are executed with precision. One of the rare car chase movies to come out from Hong Kong in recent years, so definitely cherish this month. So, there you have it. If you've seen any of these gems and have more underrated recommendations that I missed, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Or, if you've seen any of them, tell me if you disagree with any of my comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our exciting content. See ya!